This is Anna Stella at Brezo Lounge.
And you're watching Anna Stella Rocks with me, Verity White.
Verity White.
Oh, the wonderful!
Verity, it's
Thank
so
you.
nice to meet you after all this time. I feel like I've known you for the longest time, especially through Twitter, and because of Twitter.
Yeah.
I think of you as V-Bear and not
Yeah,
Verity.
a lot of people do.
And I thought I might end up calling you that, but just by accident, V-Bear.
That's okay. That's one of
Is
my
that
nicknames.
right?
It's absolutely
One
fine.
of your nicknames. Do you what are your other nicknames?
V-Bear V. Bitch, no. No, just usually V-Bear V. And my brother sometimes calls me Feggerty, which I don't really like.
Feggerty?
Yeah, just because he's a younger brother and that's kind of just what they do, isn't it? So.
Now you describe yourself as a cat lady and
Yep.
a shameless extrovert.
Yes.
Want to elaborate on the second part of that?
Both of those are true.
I have no doubt.
The shameless extrovert bit is the fact that I am quite loud, and even when I try not to be, and I think I'm being kind of quite quiet and subtle, apparently I'm not. Apparently
Well,
I'm
you're in the
still.
right line
Yeah,
of work.
exactly. I am in the right line of work,
Yeah.
which is a good job. Can you
No point
imagine
being shrinking
if I
violet.
was an accountant and like, oh, yeah, numbers.
Now the exciting thing that's happening very soon, on the 13th of March I believe,
Yes.
is Earache Records are releasing a compilation album of some of the best new wave rock and roll artists
Yes.
in the UK,
I
and
know.
you are featured on it. So
I
would you like
know.
to tell us which song's going to be on that?
Yes, so our song Inside Your Love, which is from our second album, Reclaim Set Fire, is featured on that. And to be honest with you, we were completely blown away and shocked when they first spoke to us about it. We were just like, who are these guys? Do they want to pay them for us to be on like a compilation? No. And then I started reading it and I was like, wait a minute, this is Earache Records. Oh, hang on. Oh no, they're legitimate. Oh, what is this? What? Why us? So it was a massive, massive deal, and we've been really happy with everything that we've learned, like from them and the rest of the bands on their label.
Yeah, they're all
that's been
amazing
on it.
bands.
It's been so nice. We've all been
company.
chatting on WhatsApp and everything, and everyone's
Yeah.
been helping each other out with stuff, and it's just been really, really good. So yeah, it's amazing.
And what I like about this album is it comes in 3 colours of vinyl. So you've got your clear.
4 now.
4.
We've literally announced
What's-
yesterday.
What is it?
I know, blood red. Obviously, rock.
Okay, like this colour, right?
Yeah, it's like a really dark kind of, it's a really nice blood red
Okay,
colour. Yeah.
but you know what? That hasn't changed my mind because I've already ordered mine, and I ordered,
the purple.
and I don't know if the camera can pick this up. I've got this shade of purple.
They are delightful,
on
I have
this
to say.
evening.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I've seen the
So that
I've
they
seen the
match it.
pressings, and the purple is really
can't wait to
vibrant.
receive it,
I'm also
yeah.
gonna get the purple because I just
Yeah.
thought it looks so
You have
lush.
to.
I
Get
know.
the purple one. And I hear, they're telling me you've recently got a record player. Is that
Yes,
right?
I have.
So you're going to be able to play your own
yeah, and I
record
didn't
with
only buy it in a weird narcissistic self-entitled.
I'm gonna be a record, I better get a player.
I better get this because I want to listen to me. I got it.
Nobody would blame you for that, surely.
I just want to say that I didn't. What I did do is I wanted one anyway. I've been after one for a while, and so my mum and my family kind of got it for me for Christmas, and we've had like a wedding present of a really nice limited edition version of 9 Inch Nails, The Fragile, from one of our friends, and we'd never had a chance to listen to it, so that was obviously the first thing that we listened to. So,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Okay. So you've got 2 albums so far. You got your 2017 album, Breaking Out.
Yes.
Which reminds me of the song by Raven Eye, Breaking Out.
Yeah.
I say Breaking Out, but
At least it's not like a really bad spot thing.
now it
so
reminds
that's
me
better.
of you, Breaking Out.
Thank you.
And then the last year's album that you mentioned, Reclaim Set Fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, my next question is
Yes.
obviously going to be, what have you got planned for your next release?
Oh, we're giving up now. We've just thought, I can't get any better. No, we have 3 songs in the works already that our drummers laid down some test tracks for, and we are sure about 2 of them. We're not sure about the third, so we're just seeing. But we've got about the skeletons of about 8 more tracks written as well. So we're thinking of actually doing an album in 2 parts, so 2 EPs, and then like a big compilation album of it at the end of it, picking all the best
Okay.
tracks. And yeah, having like sort of limited runs. Maybe, I mean, if we get enough people interested, then we might even do a vinyl, but we'll see what happens. I know, it's all
You're
depends
thinking of a
on.
different colour again.
I know.
think pink or green.
Yeah, I think
Green.
green, like a dark
Yes.
foresty green colour.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. Yeah.
Beautiful. what have you got planned then for the rest of the year in terms of gigs?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them
Tours?
coming up. Yeah,
Any festivals?
Yeah, so we're doing Turn It Up
Tell all.
Festival.
I hope you know all the dates.
So,
I'll test you.
okay.
In order, what's the first thing you've got?
We've got one on Saturday.
Have you?
Yes, I don't know when this is going up. We've got one. We've got one on.
Probably after Saturday.
Okay, so ignore that one. That was great. It went so well. Thanks, Jack, for having us. You were brilliant, by the way. After that, we've got Girls Wanna Rock as well at the end of March.
And that's different to Girls Rock, because Girls Rock's a festival. Is this also a
Yeah,
festival?
this is like an all-dayer kind of
Right,
thing. So
okay.
it's Girls Wanna Rock. It's run by an alternative gathering. And that's at the Hope and Anchor in Islington, so that'll be really cool. That's going to be a really fun one. And then, oh my god, you're trying to get me to remember. I've got lots of them. Half of them are on the website, half of them aren't, because I've not been allowed to announce things as well. So I'm going to completely mess this up and just tell people about things I haven't announced.
Right.
Turn It Up Festival obviously is coming up at the station in Cannock with all of the rest of our WDFD family, which will be awesome. Can't wait for that one. We've got Wildfire Festival in June as well, which is going to be fab. Yep. There's another support slot with Jack J. Hutchinson coming up too, which I believe has not yet been announced, but that is coming.
I love these exclusives.
I know.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
We also just had the news today from Uncle Keith, Special K, at WDFD that we've been booked for something that we genuinely aren't allowed to talk about in March next year. So, so exciting!
What's happening?
But
what festivals happen in March?
I could possibly.
I'm just thinking about go through my head. Calendar festivals.
So that should be pretty good, and I think that's going to be good for us, that one. So yeah, and there's lots of other gigs in between as well. Our own dates and support slots and stuff all over the place. I think we're just seeing what happens, and if we can fit in like a mini tour like we did last year, then we will. But at the moment, there's so many gigs just coming out here.
Keeping you busy.
Yeah, it's just keeping me busy, really. Between that and obviously cat wrangling, it's a busy
You
life.
have two cats, don't you?
I have two.
What are they called?
They're called Princess Totoro Mawam and Ruskin Tuscan Arizona Sandcat. Obviously.
So when they're out at night and you're calling them in?
Or just Mawam and Ruskin normally.
Right,
Yeah. It is easier. It's just like cats, like all pets kind of they end up getting all these names, you know? Like a whole long list of names.
I know, I call my kids lots of different names.
Yeah.
Not quite as long as those.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense though. They got like all those kind of like endearing names. It's like terms of endearment for them.
Yeah, so,
Apart from when they're sitting on the carpet at 3 in the morning, and then there are no terms of endearment. Let me tell you.
I'm going to take questions now from Twitter. I know you've been trying your best not to read them.
I have.
So, top marks for you for doing that.
Thank you. I just thought it was more fun that way.
It is. I'm sure you've probably seen them anyway, but let's give it a go.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one's from Simon Druce.
Hi, Simon.
Hi,
Druce.
Simon.
How are you today?
And he would like to know, what's your favourite donut filling?
Oh, now that's a good question. I am a fan of the custard donut.
Are you really?
I am.
I'm not so keen on the custard.
Really?
Yeah, it's the creaminess of it.
I really like I really like custardy things in general, like custard tarts and custard slices. I think it's just because my dad really likes custard. I don't know. Anyway, I really like custard donuts. So any standard donut with a custard filling, amazing.
Well, I'm going to take the next question from Beulah. So,
Hi Beulah, congratulations on winning the Modern Rock compilation from Guy.
Okay.
You see, I pay attention.
Well done. Which female artist do you admire the most? And she says that you remind her of Joni Mitchell, and wants to know if you like her.
I do like Joni Mitchell. I don't listen to a lot of Joni Mitchell, not for any other reason other than I've never really got around to it, to be honest. But yeah, I do like her. My actual all-time most inspiring female artist is Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
She still breaks my heart to say that, absolutely incredible. I just love that she was kind of riding this feminist wave back in the day. Like, she was just out there and doing it, and powerful and strong, but still emotional and really true to herself, and I just think that's amazing. So Aretha Franklin.
Okay, there you go. Nice answer. So Azra, hi Azra.
Hello.
We're not asking the question about throwing shoes over pubs this time.
I don't know what that's about. I need to know.
Well,
I mean, we can have a go if you want. I can take them.
I don't think we need to throw it in the pub.
Okay, probably
I
not.
don't think that will go down too
We might get kicked out,
and
then you're never going to be allowed here again.
So the question is, what would be your strategy to support up-and-coming artists? Because she says we're drowned out by a corporate takeover.
Yeah, no, that is one of the things that we are struggling with, and obviously with all of the small independent venues really struggling in the financial climate that we've got at the moment, it's difficult. all we can do is, as a community of artists, is support each other. And I think that's something that's been really, I've seen a load of in the kind of up and coming emerging rock scene.
Definitely.
It's been absolutely fantastic watching how great the bands are at supporting each other and giving each other support slots, and repaying the favour of this, that and the other, and introducing each other to different people. I just think it's amazing. If you can get involved with a scene where you feel comfortable, and with other bands that you feel comfortable with as well, I think you all collectively go from strength to strength.
Yes.
And I think that's really important. And put on your own gigs, but be involved with other ones, and don't be afraid to say no as well. I think is something really important. If you don't feel something's right for you and right for your brand, and actually you don't want to drive 5 hours to a gig, get paid nothing for it, not even any petrol, just don't do it. If you don't feel it's right for you, don't do it. At the end of the day, we don't get into the music business for money, because if you do, you're in the wrong business. We get into it because we love it, and you've got to maintain that love throughout the whole thing, and that's why I think it's important for me and for other bands as well to just support each other.
Absolutely. Yep, totally agree with that. So the next question we've got here is from Copperworld.
Hello, wormies! How you doing?
What's the baddest thing you've ever done?
No.
I can't wait to hear this. So I'm just going to have my nice drink of water while you sip your cocktail and tell me all.
It's so bad. Am I allowed to talk about sexual encounters?
You can talk about whatever.
Okay, am I allowed?
Nobody's going to watch it.
Okay.
Just between you and me.
It's between us. So back in the day, right, when I was at uni, I was kind of
I'm afraid now.
quite loopy. So I've got a song called I Don't Care, which is all about getting pissed and sleeping with lots of people that you don't know. So this is like setting the context for this answer,
we set
by
the
the way.
scene.
We set the scene.
Which uni were you at?
I was at the Surrey Institute of Art and Design.
Okay.
Yeah, so in Farnham, of all of the glamorous and exciting places to go to university. Nice. Anyway, so there was this one time where we were out, I was out with a group of friends, and I sort of accidentally ended up giving a young gentleman fellatio in the entrance to a closed branch of Peacocks.
Oh, the clothes shop.
Yes, the clothes shop.
Not that it makes any difference.
It's one of my finest moments. And Mum, I'm really sorry if you've chosen to watch this.
You mean she didn't know?
She didn't know, and neither did I half the time what I was doing, so it's all fine.
Right.
You're learning a lot about me, and I have to say I am slightly ashamed of that
I feel like
fact.
I know you even more than I did before.
It's terrifying.
Greg Weaver.
Hello.
As your last tattoo was so nice, what's your next one going to be? Now, what is your last
So
one? What's your last
this
tattoo?
is my last tattoo, which I had done 2 weeks ago.
Lots of people are having these little dots around.
I just think it's kind of pretty.
Yes, it is pretty.
It just, yeah.
It
So
looks familiar, but I've seen it online. Did you post a picture?
yeah,
of it?
you've probably
So I
seen
have.
it.
Yes. It looks
So
quite familiar.
so it's cow parsley, which is a
Yes.
flower that makes me really happy.
Yes, that's
so what I wanted to do was kind of create this into a bunch that kind of comes up and around.
Bunch of
Becomes
parsley.
bunch of just a bunch of so and what I wanted was my dad's favourite flower and my mum's favourite flower, and then like it all kind of turned into a
What
sleeve.
are their favourite
So the difficulty is the fact that my mum refuses to tell me because she doesn't want me to get any more tattoos. But I'm going to get it because she's recovering from an anaesthetic at the moment, so I'll phone her later. She won't
She's
know.
a bit drowsy.
Yeah, she's so big. And my dad, when I asked him, said, "You know that photograph that you put up of that tree with all of the penises coming out of it when you were on holiday?" And I said, "Yes." And he went,
Penis tree?
Yeah, the penis tree. He said, "I want you to have that tattooed." And I was like, so they're being super helpful, so it might not end up
Okay,
being their
I
flowers.
take it he was joking.
Oh yeah, no, he's a wind-up merchant. It was fine. I was like, no, father, come up with a proper one. Off you go.
So you want their favourite flowers?
Yeah, I just wanted all plants, like palms and ferns might be quite nice, like kind of would come up in a like nice way. But yeah, that kind of thing, I like that. Obviously there probably will be cat tattoos at some point, but I haven't found one that I really like yet.
I think we'll go with B. Edwards.
Hello, B, how you
Hi,
doing?
B. Which 3 dinner party guests would you choose to invite for a meal?
Dead or alive, or both, or does it really matter? It could be anything.
Well, it won't be
Okay.
much of a fun meal if they're dead, but...
Yeah, I mean, but you could reanimate them.
Right, okay. Assuming they can be reanimated.
Okay, so 3 people that would be
I'm trying to think who I would choose.
God, it's a really hard question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I would want to have Aretha there because I'd want to pick her brains on everything because she was a legend, so it kind of makes sense. I kind of want to say Trent Reznor because I love Nine Inch Nails, but at the same time, I've heard he's not that conversational, so it might not be that much fun.
Not be disappointing.
Yeah, it would potentially could be a little disappointing. Who's known for having a laugh? Oh, Dave Grohl would be fun. Dave Grohl would be a laugh. Yeah.
A comedian, maybe.
Yes, a comedian. That would be good. Oh, I'd probably have. Oh, wouldn't it be great to have David Mitchell or Lee Mack or someone like that around? That would be like,
Yeah.
I'll choose David Mitchell because basically he is exactly like my brother. And I'll keep calling him Luke by mistake and it'll be really embarrassing. And he'll be embarrassed and be all like, fluster, fluster, fluster. And I'll be embarrassed, like, oh, David Mitchell's in my house. So that'd be quite funny, yeah.
Okay.
It was a random selection.
It's a very interesting meal.
I got so confused though. I'm going to regret this. I'm like, I should have said that. That was way more better. More better? Anyway,
Better.
Just better.
Just better. Question from C. Diddy. We all know C. Diddy.
Hello there.
From
Dirty Berties.
Yes, from Dirty Birties. Also known as the Big Dirty.
Oh, sorry, yes, the Big Dirty.
We're looking up Dirty Birties.
Oh, yes, we're doing a gig with them. Oh my god, I didn't mention that straight away. He's going to tell me off about. We're doing an awesome gig with them and She Burns Red as well in Northampton. So that's going to be amazing too. In May,
Right.
I think. May.
Okay, that will be
It's
something.
going to be.
That'll be something.
It's going to be a special occasion.
Something. Okay, so what C. Diddy would like to know is, what's your favourite sauce to dip your sausage into? Now, do you eat
Just
sausages?
I do.
Do you? Any particular kind?
They have to be gluten free because Alex, my other half, is celiac. So,
okay.
so any sausage that is gluten free is absolutely fine. So it depends. If it's a battered sausage, I can't like. If it's a battered sausage, then curry sauce from the chip shop.
Okay.
Can't go wrong. Love that stuff. Amazing. If it's just a regular sausage, I'm partial to a dab of mustard.
Mustard on your sausage?
Yeah.
Maybe some fried onions?
Yeah, fried onions, mustard, gravy, stodgy mashed potato, proper wintry meal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think so.
I think mustard's a good idea.
Yeah.
Better than the brown sauce suggestion.
Yeah, that was
Somebody came up with.
I mean, I didn't come up with the initial suggestion. I just added to it with my own flair. That's all I'm saying.
So the metalhead pirate girl.
Hello.
Would like to know who's your favourite female metal artist. We've already had a question about which females do you admire the most. This is who's your favourite metal artist, female metal artist.
It's interesting because actually I don't listen to a lot of female-fronted metal, not for any real particular reason. I mean, you know, there's the standard ones like Nightwish and stuff like that you know, they are good, but I actually prefer like a slightly more rocky rock rather than metally rock.
Yeah, I'm the same.
So although I do listen to some metal, like, you know, System of a Down, Machine Head, that kind of stuff, like it's kind of more 90s metal. A lot of that's male fronted.
I
know, it's so good.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's male fronted, and apart from Evanescence, who are around in the 90s, and I think Nightwish were as well. You know, there's not a huge amount of female metal talent for me. So if anyone's got any recommendations, but my point is it's got to have a melody. I don't just like shouty because I'm a singer and I'm a lyricist. If it's not got a melody and lyrics that I find interesting, then I kind of get turned off really quickly, which is one of the reasons why I don't listen to pop music, because it's all about oh yeah baby, oh yeah baby,
It
and I
is
can't be asked
indeed.
with it.
No, don't blame you. We're going to take last question then from Rob Scaife.
Hello,
I
Rob.
hope I've pronounced that correctly.
I think that's Scaife, yeah.
Rob Scaife.
And if it isn't, it is now.
And this isn't actually a question.
Oh.
He says, love Verity, just tell her I think she's fab. And I thought that's quite nice to end on. So Verity, you're fab.
That's
Viva is
amazing.
fab.
Thank you so much, Rob. I always get really embarrassed when people tell me I'm good. I'm like, oh.
Thanks for all your questions. Sorry for the ones I didn't get round to asking. Hope I've asked enough. We've had a great time.
We delved right into the gutter and then came back up again. There was all sorts of bits there.
On that note, until next time.
This is Rock and Roll.
This is rock and roll, burning out to my soul. This is rock and roll, I love, I need it, rock and roll.
And once that was in my head, I was like, I can't think of anything else that I've done that's really bad. That is probably one of the worst things. Okay, I'm just going to say it.